Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so just yet, and give this video a thumbs up. It feels so good to be chatting with you guys once again. It's been a minute. Today I have a review on this MelodySusie 2-in-1 UV LED rechargeable nail lamp. So let's just go ahead and do a really quick unboxing. Let's see what comes inside of the package. So immediately as soon as you open up the box, there is the MelodySusie 2-in-1 UV LED rechargeable nail lamp user manual. Next up we have, now this does have some weight to it. It doesn't look as though it has some weight to it, but it does. This is the actual lamp of itself, and you get your charging cable. Now this is rechargeable, however a block is not provided with this light, so you definitely need to supply your own block. Now the light of itself is really stinking cute. I love the head of it. I love the little pink metallic accent on the white light. Now inside of the head you do have your UV and LED bulbs, as well as this gooseneck flexi tube, so you can position your light however you want it. Underneath you do have your table grips, and it does say the power executed from this light is 3.5 watts. I'm not sure if that's just the LED or the UV light. Now keep in mind this is a flash curing light, perfect for 123Go nail extensions, those soft gel nail tips, press-on nails, or anything like that. You can use it to flash cure your rhinestones as well as a design in place as well, but you will also need a bigger light to fully cure your sets. This light is completely flexible. You can position it however you want, and I absolutely love that. On the base, as you guys can see, it does have the MelodySusie logo as well as your on and off button. Now once you power this on, this green indicator light comes on, but it does come on with the LED light function. Now the LED light is just strictly for lighting purposes. If you want that extra light on your table or to take a picture or anything like that, keep in mind that the LED lights do not cure anything. In order for you to cure your nails on, you need to touch that sensor at the top of the light, which is going to switch from UV to LED or LED to UV, but you cannot use them both at the same time. It's one or the other. Now after running through the user manual, because I did have to run through it to make sure that I'm giving you guys all the necessary information that you need for this review. Now one thing that stood out to me is that if you're using the UV function, after 60 seconds it will automatically switch back to the LED light. Not sure how I feel about that just yet. We're going to go ahead and use this light to see how practical that actually is. So I am going to go ahead and do my 𝗀𝗏𝐾outure's 123Go soft gel nail extensions, the application process only in today's video. That way I can see how the light works, the pros and cons to using it, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion on this light at the end of my video. So of course I'm starting with my nail prep. Now I did recently soak off my last 123Go set, and I did this cute AF set for one of my clients' baby shower. However, I did not record it, but if you follow me on Instagram you would have already seen it. So seeing as I did the majority of my cuticle work already, I do have some products left on my nails. So I'm taking my 𝗃𝗃 diamond mandrel bit as well as my MelodySusie Sparkle Plus rechargeable e-file and their purple 150 or 180 grit sanding band. I'm not exactly sure which one of the two it is. I know it's one out of the two, but I will have the exact one in my description box. So with my sanding band, what I'm doing is lightly removing the shine off of my natural nails, mainly focusing on the sidewalls and cuticle area because that is where lifting usually will occur. And to do this step, I do have my e-file set at 3000 RPMs. But if you guys are interested in seeing how I fully prep the natural nails for any nail enhancement, I will have that video in the cards above and also linked in my description box down below. So now I'm taking the BEGLAMorous Nails Grand Ball Cuticle bit, and I'm going to use this to work it around the cuticle area and sidewalls to remove any overgrown or excess cuticle. Now I do not like nipping my cuticles unless I absolutely have to. This ball bit is actually a coarse grit, and I did up my e-file to 6000 RPMs because I know I have some stubborn overgrown cuticle that I have not removed in a while, and let me tell you, this does the job. It gets all of that dead cuticle and excess skin off, and it just leaves it so nice and clean that I don't even need to go in with my nippers. So that is all I'm going to do when it comes to prepping my nails in this video. So I did go ahead and size out my tips that I'll be using. These are the 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗃 123 Go full covered soft gel tips in extreme square. They are my absolute favorite, and I did decide to use the 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗃's DIY gel for today's video because it's a little bit of a thinner consistency compared to their bubblegum gel, and I'm using the clear one because that's the only one that I own. Now, because of the consistency of this gel, you do have to hold it in place underneath the light in order for it to cure, and because of the length of these nails as well as it not being able to hold on its own, it's a little bit difficult for me to hold it in the smaller light. I always end up with a crooked nail. Even in that preview video that I shared with you guys that I did for my client's baby shower, my middle finger was crooked. I just felt so lazy and did not want to soak it off. So this light, I actually love that it gives me the freedom to move my hand how I want, make sure that my nails are nice and straight, and I can do extremely long nails without having to twist my hand in any awkward direction or ask my husband or my son for help. Not that they mind, but sometimes they are busy and I have to bother them to hold the light for me. So this is actually a game changer, guys. Oh my gosh. And this went by so fast because I was able to hold my nails close to me and just put it underneath the light to cure it. I did not get any air bubbles either in my application, no pockets, no nothing like that. It was so smooth and clean, just how I like it. So that is how fast the application is complete. I did leave it in real time. I just cut out all the snippets where I just paused for a really long time because I was having a conversation while I was applying these. And as you guys can see, they look so good. Ugh. It's time for me to start sealing these in. The application process went by so well. I did have some spillage with the DIY gel, so I am taking the MelodySusie ceramic bit as well as my Sparkle Plus rechargeable e-file once again. I do have it at 6,000 RPMs as you guys can see, and I love using this ceramic bit because ceramic bits don't heat up as fast as carbide bits, and this is not a safety bit, so therefore it gets into the nicks and crannies of my sidewalls and cuticle area. This also makes sure that the gel extension is completely sealed in, nice and flush to my natural nails, so that it looks very natural once I apply my gel polish to it. This step also prevents that gel extension from lifting because there's not a lip or a groove between the cuticle area and the gel extension for anything to get caught in it. So I will definitely suggest not skipping this step. Next, I am taking my 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗃 rectangular hand file. This is the 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗃 grit one, and I'm just making sure to redefine the shape of these gel tips. Now, I do like to make sure that my free edge is nice and square and that the sidewalls of the nails are nice and straight and flush to my natural sidewalls. So that means bringing in the free edge of the nail tip a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I just continue to do this to all the nails. And then my final step is to take my buffer. Today I'm using the 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗃's Smoothie Buffer. This is the 𝗂𝗪𝗁𝗃 grit buffer, and I'm going to just remove the shine from the surface of the gel tips. Now this is also going to give my gel polish something for it to adhere to, and basically that is it for the application on my 123 Go soft gel nail extensions using the MelodySusie 2-in-1 UV LED rechargeable nail lamp. Whew, that took a breath, y'all. Oh my gosh. Now my final thoughts on the MelodySusie lamp. Let me tell you guys, it is a game changer. I did enjoy working with it. The only feature on this light that I had a problem with was the fact that after 60 seconds it was switching back to the LED light. I would prefer to have full control whether I would want it to stay on UV or stay on LED rather than it automatically changing on its own. That is the only con that I have with this light. Other than that, it is absolutely amazing. I love the fact that it's rechargeable, so therefore there are no cords on my table. It does have some weight to it, so it's not tipping over, and I can position it wherever I want to because of that flexible gooseneck. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this light or getting your hands on it, I will definitely link it down below. I 100% recommend it. So I would have that down there as well as my discount code for MelodySusie, so you guys can save yourself some extra cash as well. And that is it for today's video. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below and drop me a comment telling me your thoughts on this light in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys. So hubby and I do have a wedding coming up this weekend, so by the time you guys see this video, I'll be posting the second part next week. So this is the design that I came up with. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this set, go ahead and add me a cloud emoji with your comments down below. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss out when I post this set. And I hope you're having an amazing day or night, whatever time it is where you're watching from right now. As always, stay glamorous, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.